I truly enjoyed BravoCon, would do it again because I love saying thank you to the fans. And that was my way of saying thank you, spending time with them. But honey, I had to go home and sleep 5 days.
Well, first off, again, I wanted to say it was so fun to chat with you at BravoCon. Are you still reeling from this fan event? Have you recovered from it? It was massive.
Let me tell you, BravoCon was electric. I loved every moment of it. I didn't know. I mean, I plugged into the electricity, so I didn't know I was draining my battery. So I stayed in bed for 5 days after BravoCon. I'm just saying but it was a wonderful opportunity to meet the fans and just give some of the love back that they've given me for the last 7 years. So I enjoyed it, and I'm going to do it
Yeah,
again. Yes, I will do it again, but not next year. Please give us 2 years, okay? I need the rest.
right. I mean, I feel like they had you guys all over the place. But again, like we talked about last week or 2 weeks ago now, it was nice to see fans really get to see you Potomac ladies. There was something about that pandemic that gave, I think, some people who were sleeping on it, certainly not us at the Griot or not me, but I feel like
Right.
some people were kind of sleeping on it a bit. They had time to binge it. And now it felt like you guys were in so many panels. It was nice to see you guys get your flowers there for sure.
We get our flowers. We've always known. Well, I've always known and felt that it was going to be a hit. It's these girls are dynamic. We together are huge personalities, and when you put all that together, that is a recipe for success for reality TV. And I thank the fans for the love and support. So yes, we're getting our flowers now. Yes.
Yes, you absolutely are. And talk to me a bit too. I mean, again, I was able to attend a lot of the panels, but there was something about that Potomac panel. I think there's a sisterhood in your cast. You guys are four OGs, and it
Hmm.
felt like the audience really responded to that. So talk to me about, just the legacy of your show now. Not a lot of Housewives franchises can say they have four OGs 7 years in.
I believe we're the only one that can say that. So it's an honor, and it's a wonderful connection when you start filming each season that your sisters, four OGs, are there. The original girls are right there, but beside you because you know these women. Now, mind you, we don't always agree on everything, and we keep it real about that too. But it is a huge success story when we can last 4 years. That's a chemistry that's unbeatable. So I'm really proud to be a part of that legacy.
Yes, absolutely. And let's just dive right into season 7 a little bit too. I mean, I think
Okay.
already these first 3 episodes, of course, people are talking about it online. It feels like so much happens in one episode alone, let alone three. Talk to me a little bit about your journey. Again, it's always so nice to see, your own personal storyline, your life with Ray and everything. But also the group dynamics are shifting a bit. And again, you guys have known each other for so long. There's a history there.
Well, there's a lot of shifting going on. There's a lot of lying going on. There's a lot of betrayal, and there's a lot of being held accountable and truth coming out. So that's again is a recipe for success. I'll say that all of us. For me, I'll just speak for me. I love throwing a good party. So the spring kickoff was right up my alley, and I wanted it to be a fun season. But not everybody came for fun. Some people came for mess, and mess you get and resolution you get. So that is what makes RHOP so good, though. But again, you do see a lot of betrayal, a lot of switching up, a lot of dynamics happening, which, I'll say that we have huge personalities, and all those personalities plates are spinning at one time. So many things that I'm watching with you, the viewer. So when I hear what you got to say about me, trust and believe I am ready for the couch, okay? And the interviews today. Go ahead, ask me anything. Because I really enjoy this season. This is the first season. I really feel that a lot of things happen behind the scene for me because I always have stories, so I don't have to make up stories. Um, so I'm out there working and earning my coins with my reality. But then others are behind the scene twisting your reality. So yeah, so that is why and then of course we come to that moment of reckoning, which is what you viewers love, and it's an explosion. And then we get back to what we do well, which is okay, we've checked each other, let's move on.
Absolutely. Listen, we love a Potomac reunion for sure, and that's what we expect, right? I imagine it's one thing to film, another to watch back everything
Absolutely.
that was going on when you weren't there.
Absolutely. So I'm just watching. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying. I actually get a bowl of popcorn and wait.
Yes, every Sunday night. I love that.
Yeah, I just rolled through mine. I know what I've said, but I want to
Yeah.
see what these others are saying. I'm like, uh-huh. I know. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we will be handling that.
And listen, with that too, it was kind of amazing to see at your party, almost the entire cast that's ever been on Potomac was there. Of course, we have some returning faces. Katie was there for a bit. We know Charisse might be a bigger role this season. And we haven't really seen you guys connect yet on the season. What was your initial reaction to Robin bringing her around the group again? And what can you tease about, I guess, how this is all going to play out with you two?
Great, great question. I think Robin was being absolutely messy. She knew Sharice and I were not friends. And clearly she is friends with some of the girls for now. And I stress for now, but she and I have not been friends for 5 years. You understand? 5. So Robin knew this. So to invite her without giving a sister a heads up, I call that messy. I call foul, but I handle Robin too. I'll address that.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing how that all gets addressed and everything. And talk to me a little bit too. It seems like you guys get to travel a bit. These post-pandemic seasons, you guys were kind of locked in almost like a 3 or 4 state radius, but you guys get to go out a little bit more. Talk to me about some of the fun parts of being able to travel with these women, despite the drama and all those things. You guys have been to a lot of places.
I actually, there's a lot of, I think there are a couple of trips this season. I'll tease about that. I actually love doing those trips, even though it's a love-hate thing, really, because we're together like for 4 days, 5 nights. I'm like, what the hell? All I needed was 2 days to realize who was lying on me and what their storyline is going to be. So I was like, I got enough notes. Can we go? But no, they stay around for, we have to live with each other. But I enjoy it because it gives me perspective. It gives me the reality. And for my fans, what they like about me, I own my good and my bad. So, and I also own their good and their bad. So it makes great TV because, if I catch you in a moment and you're lying on me, I'm going to address that. Or if I catch you in a moment where you're lying on me, I'm going to hug you back. So I'm a full package. I like to have fun. I thought we were going to have fun based upon my spring kickoff party. Didn't you think it was fun?
Oh, it was a blast.
But some people came with other agendas for me this season. So stay tuned because I will be handling them one by one. Trust. Great TV.
Yes, listen, we will be staying tuned for sure. And again, like you've been teasing already, this season has been, I think, with the fans. We missed you guys for a while there. And also too, while we're on the topic of trips, I know your girls, Candace and Giselle, they just did an Ultimate Girls trip. You just got off of a fun weekend with a lot of other Bravo celebrities who I know you've known for years or are connected to. Should you do an Ultimate Girls trip, who would you want to bring along with you?
Number one, Garcelle. I want Garcelle with me because she's sharp and she's funny, but she'll hold us accountable. Okay. And I normally am the one holding everyone accountable in this group. So Garcelle can take that and I can be a little more messier. And then I will bring Drew because Drew is funny. And Drew's on fire now. Drew's like past that rookie phase. And I'm like, okay, I want to see where this star goes. I would love that combination of our personalities together. So absolutely, I would choose the two of them.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. Listen, you again, Atlanta and Potomac, you guys you guys have that special sauce. It's great.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, which is awesome. And talk to me, just 2 more questions. In addition to BravoCon, there were those awesome live Watch What Happens lives, which I think were so fun. Again, for you guys to connect, to talk to the fans, talk to me about the energy that was in those rooms. And again, it's a lot of big personalities all on the same stage at once.
It was super hyped. It was high energy. It was electric. It was, and I feed off of that. I'm that kind of person. Like once I feel the energy you're giving me, I'm going to help you enjoy yourself. And so I think RHOP, when we did the panel with us, we were keeping it real. We got Giselle worried about me throwing her, under the door again or whatever for her fashion. And I said she had a moo moment and you'll see, stay tuned. She did, but then I back off and that was great fun. We gave enough teasers. The audience enjoyed it. I will say that being in the library of the greatest readers, that was my most fun moment. Because the energy there, they were just hanging on every word. And those women are so, I'm in a league of legends, and I was like, oh my God, let me have it. But when you gave me the mic, I was like, okay, let me just be real. This is what I feel. And so we all fed off of each other. And I think the audience really connected with us well in that library of readers. And now I'll go down in history with all the historians, the great history makers. And, you know, it was fun. I truly enjoyed BravoCon, would do it again because I love saying thank you to the fans. And that was my way of saying thank you, spending time with them. But honey, I had to go home and sleep 5 days. A weekend with everybody.
And I didn't do half of what you did, so I can't even imagine because I felt like I was wiped. So
like, baby, get up. I said, not today. 5 days. He was serving me tea and crumpets in bed. Okay.
We love that.
But it was so worth it to give a weekend and recover for 5 days because for 7 years, my fans have been supporting me, and I am so grateful for them. And just to put my arms around them with my words and physically at my bazaar at the booth, I was able to just engage with so many people that I resonate with. I now have so many nieces and nephews and stepsons and stepdaughters. You know, I'm an auntie to a lot of people now. So it was very emotional for me because I have a big heart and I truly enjoy just connecting with them.
Yes, absolutely. And I feel like that certainly was seen. Again, you guys are like one big giant sorority, and you guys being able to fans like that was awesome.
Yes.
Yes. So just for my last question again, if you could tease anything, not even drama related with the season, but we've already seen, you know, some moments that we've come to expect from you, of course, vulnerable moments with you and Ray. Do you have any business things coming up? Any other things in your personal life that are going to be portrayed on this season?
Oh, absolutely. And I think one, the business expands. Two, Karen's, you know, Grand Dame reunion, the succession plan is underway. Stay tuned. And three, yeah, I know you don't want much drama, but we bring in drama. There's no way to get around that in this interview. RHOP is drama, and I love it because it gives me that moment to do what I do best and have fun with it. You know, at the end of the day, we're a family at RHOP, whether we like it or not. We put each other in timeout a lot, but we have real moments and we get down with it. Okay. But at the end of the day, I think what makes RHOP unique is that we realize we have to leave enough room for grace in order to continue this journey on this train. And so, yeah, we're going to leave you with a little grace for season 8. Just a little. But this season is, woo!
I love that. Yes, well, thank you so much, Karen. It's been so great.
Thank
so
you so much.
Yes, enjoy the rest of the season. We're excited to keep covering it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.